Hemapharm strives towards world-class quality as its primary postulate. The essence of Hemapharm's strategy is, therefore, the manufacture and sale of high-quality, safe and efficient pharmaceutical products. Providing top quality means implementing the latest technologies and engaging highly competent staff. All procedures and processes carried out in Hemapharm's factories are harmonised with strict European Good Manufacturing Practice, that's GMP, requirements. GMP principles are present in every part of the product life cycle, starting from design, development, manufacture and control through to distribution, warehousing and storing. Hemapharm's manufacturing complex in Vršac has the GMP certificate, as well as its factories in Šabac, Banja Luka and Podgorica. The new plant for the manufacture of lyophilized products meets all of the requirements of the American FDA and European regulations in respect of all features. Spreading and innovating its portfolio, Hemapharm has registered 1,404 high-quality products in over 20 countries on 4 continents. Using modern marketing tools, it competes ambitiously in order to win the best possible market position. More than half of its output is exported. Thanks to constant investments in new plants, modern technologies and equipment, Hemapharm is able to actively respond to the dynamic requirements of international pharmaceutical regulations and to keep pace with world trends in the development of this highly sophisticated industry. It is currently the only pharmaceutical company in this part of Europe that manufactures medicines in their 3 most sophisticated forms: effervescence, mixer vial, lyophilized injections and pellets. Significant investments in the modernization of plants continues within the Stada Group. Hemapharm has been entrusted with the manufacture of a significant number of Stada Group products intended for sale in EU countries, which is further confirmation of Hemapharm's modern concept, its supreme technological equipment and the competence of its personnel. At the end of 2008, Hemapharm announced with open pride in the Serbian Academy of Science and Arts that it had received the most demanding FDA certificate, enabling it to export to the USA. This certificate was awarded for a product made in the most sophisticated pharmaceutical form: dual-compartment lyophilized vials. Within a few months, the first deliveries were shipped over the Atlantic from the manufacturing complex in Vršac. This giant step, which comes after many years of developing the lyophilized forms of medicines, is not only a proud moment for Hemapharm, as well as the whole Stada Group, but also for the Serbian economy itself. Hemapharm was among the European pioneers when it introduced lyophilized forms in its production back in 1977. The sterile products plant was reconstructed 10 years ago. Through the modernization of equipment and the introduction of 2 additional lyophilizers, annual capacity has doubled and has reached the figure of 12.5 million lyo vials. However, this extensive investment undertaking does not satisfy the strategic ambitions of the company. The estimation that greater advancement in the market can be accomplished by lyophilized forms encouraged Hemapharm's management to decide to construct a new factory for the manufacture of lyophilized and ampule forms. The 5,500 square metre facility was completed in a very short time, and the instalment of state-of-the-art equipment from renowned manufacturers such as IMA, Bausch Strobel, Edwards, Lurgi, Fedegari, Saidanada and CAM, a good choice for any investor in the pharmaceutical industry. Apart from good technical references, the manufacturing equipment also contains the complete package of validation documentation. The completely automated SCADA program is applied in the majority of process systems or instruments. A specific lyophilized form, dual-compartment vials with solid phase and solution for its constitution in the same vial, was introduced in this plant and designed according to GMP and FDA standards. It is a specific manufacturing technology, applied only by a small number of pharmaceutical manufacturers in the world. 2 years ago, the plant for the manufacture of sterile products was reconstructed once again, so that all processes could be in line with GMP standards. This contributed to the improvement of environmental conditions of manufacture. Such an approach in achieving top quality results was secured by the incorporation of new, modern manufacturing equipment in technologically the most demanding of process phases, aseptic filling and lyophilization. The process is additionally modernized by the introduction of a new lyophilizer with a surface area of 16 square meters. The filling line comprises of a washing machine, a bottle sterilization and depyrogenation tunnel, and the filling machine itself, and all of the equipment has been completely renewed. The greatest innovation is the implementation of the latest system of hydrogen peroxide fumigation, which is globally known. Practically, this means the sterilization of the working environment, the equipment and clean room panels in the sterile block. Today, similar manufacturing processes are carried out simultaneously in these two plants. The final product, although in different forms, is of the same quality. Everything starts with the clean rooms, manufacturing rooms securing a corresponding air class. After the initial proving of the room's cleanliness grade, it is further continuously established that the given grade is maintained during manufacturing through the corresponding environmental monitoring of the rooms. The two most important characteristics are the monitoring of the microbiological contamination of air, equipment, rooms and personnel, as well as monitoring the particulate contamination of air in the sterile blocks. After the solution preparation, sterile filtrate is filtrated and collected in the reception tank, which is located in the air grade C in the Injectables Plant, and which is connected on the other side by rigid connections with the filling machine, which prevents the external contamination of the system. During the filling process, which is the most sensitive phase, continuous monitoring of the invisible particulate contamination of the air is carried out, 0.5 and 5 microns, whereby continuous cleanliness of the filling process environment is proved. The filling of sterile solution into vials is done in the cleanest air grade, A, in the area of laminar airflow. During manufacturing, it is necessary to automatically test the integrity of microbiological hydrophobic and hydrophilic filters by using the so-called inline testing, which reduces the possibility of the violation of clean room's air grade by the entry of non-sterile equipment. The final products of these two plants are of the highest quality, which are applied with the help of solvent from the ampule and dual compartment vial, which contains solvent in the upper part. Manufactured by the latest strictly controlled technological procedures, these products, with their high therapeutic effectiveness, have easily won their market position. The manufacture and development of injectables in the form of ampules begins in the sterile products plant. The process starts by generating orders in the SAP information system, based upon which the warehouse staff weigh the raw materials, which are delivered to the department in precise quantities for each batch. The transportation of raw materials is carried out by a transportation system protected from external influences. The raw materials are placed in a stainless steel preparation tank. According to regulations, the weighing and preparation of products in the tank is done in the air grade C area. The solvent is water for injection, which is prepared in the automated system for chemical treatment and distribution, and the quality of which is constantly checked in accordance with the requirements of the European Pharmacopoeia. The prepared injection solution passes into the necessary phase in the preparation of aseptic parental products, for instance, the phase of microbiological filtration done by membrane filters. Empty ampules come to the filling machines by passing through the washing line and the tunnel for sterilization and depyrogenation. From the reception tanks through to the filling machines, the filtrated solution is filled into ampules of corresponding volume. The sealing phase is next. The area where the solution is filled is of the highest air quality for the pharmaceutical industry, while the quality of air grade A is controlled during the whole process. The solution is immediately checked for the presence of particles as well as the quality of the ampule seal. Each ampule undergoes these inspections, which are carried out on extremely reliable machines and according to the highest technological achievements in this field. Ampules represent the primary packing material and, due to direct contact with the product, they have to meet high pharmaceutical standards in terms of glass quality and particulate as well as microbiological purity. OPC, one-point cut, ampules are used in Hemifon. They are marked on the outer side with a coloured ring, which is characteristic for each product and represents its identification. Errors are thus prevented during the whole manufacturing process. The product is then sent to labelling with all relevant parameters. The completeness of each packing is controlled in the packing process, while the closing procedure enables the opening of the original pack without visible damage. During the whole process, the product is protected from external factors and kept under defined conditions of temperature and humidity, regulated by completely automated air conditioning systems with 24-hour control and recording of parameters. The modernisation of ampule forms manufacturing was carried out in the Sterile Products Plant 3 years ago by the purchase of new equipment due to harmonisation of manufacturing conditions with the requirements or applicable regulations for the manufacture of pharmaceutical products and the doubling of existing manufacturing capacities from 200 to 400 ampules per minute. The current result of 110 million ampules a year and a portfolio of high-quality generic products of the latest generation and manufactured under strictly controlled conditions is thus opening new market perspectives.